we are going to learn quick review of the chapter applications of derivatives. See, only learning of chapter is not important. When you are going to revise that chapter, you should be knowing all the concept under the chapter. So, applications of derivatives. What are the applications of derivative applicable in day-to-day life? The first application is equations of tangent and normal. So, we can find out the equation of tangent and normal to the any curve by using concept derivatives. Okay. Then next application is derivative as a rate measure. So, in derivative of as a rate measure, the velocity, acceleration and jerk will be found out, and any other rates like increasing of surface area, increasing of volume can be found out by using the derivatives. In third application, approximations. Approximation will give us a approximate value of any function on any point. For example, if I want to know tan inverse of 0.99, so we have to take approximate value, and that can be done by using derivatives approximations application. Then fourth application is Rolle's theorem. Rolle's theorem and Lagrange's mean value theorem, that is LMVT, both are conceptually same, and these two theorems are used for to find out the local point under that curve. And second last application is increasing and decreasing function. So, to decide whether the function is increasing or it is decreasing, it can be done without a graph by using derivatives. And last application, that is maxima and minima. It is very important to find out any maximum or minimum value. Means if I have to take maximum volume, I have to take maximum profit, minimum profit. Like such examples will be done by using the application called maxima and minima. 7 applications are useful in day-to-day life. So here you will find out how derivatives is important. Means only learning is not essential. Practical use of that calculus operator is very important. To solve the equation of tangent and normal, we have to use the 5 steps which are very simple. In that, the given data will be a function y is equal to fx and point p x1 y1. Okay. So step 1 should be finding of dy by dx. To find out dy by dx, we have to differentiate y with respect to x. The y is equal to fx function will be any type function like parametric, composite, implicit, it can be any. In step 2, we are taking value dy by dx at point which is given as x1, y1. So, dy by dx at point is referred as value m, and it is slope of tangent. Okay. Then in step 3, equation of tangent will be calculated by using slope point form, that is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Like this, the equation of tangent will be calculated. In step 4, we have to calculate slope of normal is equal to, that is m dash is equal to minus 1 by m. So, m dash and m, where m is the slope of tangent. Why is it so? Because normal and tangent are two perpendicular lines, and we are representing slope of perpendicular lines as m dash is equal to minus 1 by m. In last step, we have to calculate equation of normal, which is again calculated by using the slope point form y minus y1 is equal to m dash into x minus x1. In this, x1 and y1 we are already knowing. M dash is the slope of normal as per the step 4. Okay. So, like by using this 5 simple steps, we can easily calculate the equation of tangent and normal wherein derivatives can be used. Hope you have understood the concept. Thank you.